Email August 1, 2022. Neeraj Shah, 2033 Penfield Road, Penfield, New York, 14526. Lalitkummar Shah, 2033 Penfield Road, Penfield, New York, 14526. Eliot Roth, Consumer Insights, 2025 Penfield Road, Penfield, New York, 14526. Did you psychopaths see my two neighbors walk through the Holy Roman Todd Baxter parking lot today, August 1 at 1:35 p.m. with the German Shepherd? Every day they walk through this parking lot, you disgusting, pathetic leech to supervise. You know what to do, Neeraj and Lalitkummar. Pick up the phone. Call the fanatics, degenerates, and sociopaths employed by Sheriff Todd Baxter. Tell them you want these two teenage girls arrested. What would the mothers and fathers of these two girls think if each was arrested for walking through that parking lot? Each would descend on Baxter with rage. Their attorneys would descend on Baxter with rage. Sheriff Baxter expended taxpayer dollars to place a camera, also called a surveillance device, on that building at 2025 Penfield Road. Because when 6 of them descended on me, his employee showed me the video of me being outside on his phone. This is the sick lunatic fringe. And Baxter refuses to send me the video. That is because I have not committed a crime. You, Eliot, are standing outside one day with your bald head shining in the sun and your stomach hanging over your belt, and you say to me, you're going to be arrested. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's because you know Baxter's fanatics, degenerates, and sociopaths came to your building to concoct a crime for me. You will receive registered mail return receipt from me relentlessly. You receive this mail when I contact the United States Attorney for the Western District of New York, James B. Kennedy Jr. I don't care if you refuse to sign for it. But as I am using your names, I paid to deliver it to you. The German Shepherd is a beautiful dog, just like my dog. I walk my dog on the land behind my residence, on land you don't own and can't prove you own, Neeraj and Lalitkummar. For 7 years, for 4,000 plus times. One day the back window from your repulsive little shack flies open and this overweight woman is screaming at me. Less than an hour later, I have 2 Monroe County Sheriff Office vehicles and animal control here demanding my dog. It is a vicious confrontation. This is a vicious confrontation created by the hatred that infects you, Neeraj and Lalitkummar. I'm walking my dog the same way for 7 years, and here these degenerates, fanatics, and sociopaths are at my front door demanding him. There is not a dog owner alive that surrenders the dog to the police because the police demand it. As people love their dogs. If you own that land, why don't you simply walk over to my residence with the documentation? That is what decent people do. You are indecent. I even had this freak show, Eliot Roth, filming me with his phone when I walked my little guy. There was something radically wrong with the way you parasites at Consumer Insights in the Shah law firm behave. Get the psychiatric counseling you each desperately require. I'll tell you again. You don't own the land alongside or behind my residence, Neeraj and Lalitkummar. You don't have the documentation. Timothy Murphy at the Monroe County Office of Real Property can't confirm you own that land. It's that simple. Call Dr. Gloria Nichols. She will inform you how to behave like a human being. You, Nancy Dooley, should call Dr. Nichols too so you can become a human being. Because I'm walking my little guy one day and you were exiting the Holy Roman Todd Baxter parking lot in your vehicle. I'm standing there waiting for my little guy to go. You stop. There you are staring at me and my little guy. As you think my dog defecating and urinating in your presence is a war crime. You don't drive away. You continue to stare at me and I say to you, what the fuck are you looking at? Fuck you. You call the fanatics, degenerates, and sociopaths to my residence because I hurt your precious little feelings by telling you to fuck off. Do you think the Monroe County Sheriff's Office's Department of Nancy Dooley's hurt feelings? It is a disgusting act by you. I had this Deputy Savino 6 inches from my face in my residence. He says, what did you say to the woman in the car? I replied, what the fuck are you looking at? Fuck you. Savino tells me, don't swear at me. He demands to know my speech. I tell him. And this freak show is telling me not to swear in my own residence because of your vulgar existence, Nancy Dooley. You, Nancy, should know that it is a crime in the state of New York to call the police when no crime is committed. It is called, wait for it, falsely reporting an incident. I noticed, Eliot, that your Jonestown is CI Sonar, Consumer Insights Group. Sonar? Are you underwater? Are you wearing scuba gear at work? What a joke. How did your big brain come up with that ludicrous title? I'm going to Wegmans now, Eliot, baby. I will buy a box of Twinkies. Tell me your, quote, consumer insights, end quote, with me paying $2.99 for Twinkies. Let me know if that is a good price and if I can buy it for less. I'll walk through this parking lot every single day, Neeraj and Lalitkummar. You can lose your mind screaming at me, Neeraj. Do the full Mel Gibson. And then when I'm arrested, I'll walk through it again, just like my neighbors and friends. I'm going to the YMCA, Lalitkummar. If you see me, you can again approach a YMCA employee and tell them I don't belong at the YMCA. Fuck you. Christopher Chichester, 26 Sanders Farm Drive, Penfield, New York.